Welcome back everyone to my deep sea coral reef. Today we are here because we are going to be re-examining the deep and the money covered calls versus selling puts. To make this simple, I made a calculator to compare the two that you guys can use, so make sure you stick through the whole video so you know how to get it. Again, none of this is financial advice.
Knowledge.
Now, if you have no clue what I'm talking about, make sure to go through this playlist here, and then you'll have a greater understanding. I won't be going too much in depth. I'm just going to go through the calculator with you guys so you can see which strategy makes more sense for you. So let's go to my computer, and you can see I have the calculator on screen. And there's a couple basic assumptions with this calculator. You see it in my notes. The calculator assumes your margin and savings rates accrue every day. So this calculator's going to assume you have savings when you're selling puts, and if you use margin, you can type that in too. If not, you don't have to worry about the margin portion of the calculator. So let's just go through an example and see what happens. So for our first example, let's go over a Tesla put versus a covered call. Let's go to sell a put to start out, and let's do a monthly. So we'll have 33 days in this example. These examples I'm going to do are after hours. It is a Sunday morning, so prices aren't going to be 100% accurate, but it will give us a general idea if the strategy will work or not, and you have to do a little quicker in real time to see if it makes sense. So let's say we want to sell a put on Tesla 30 days out for $230, and I collect $4.08. So we go to the calculator. We're going to type in Tesla, so we know. We're just keeping track. And the strike price we chose was $230. And then you also have to type in the current purchase price because that's going to be for the in the money covered call. So the current price is $253.8. Again, this is after hours, but let's just assume this is live for example's sake. And then our days till expiration is 33 days. And now let's type in our annual margin rate and our annual savings rate. Depending on your broker, this is going to be different, but I use Robinhood, so let's just go with the Robinhood Gold rates. So Robinhood Gold currently has a margin of 8%. So we're just going to type in 8. It's going to be percent. Then we get our daily margin. And our annual savings rate is 4.9 right now. So as of now, 4.9, we're getting 0.013% every single day. And now the top part of our calculator is done. And you can see when I typed in the annual savings rate, now it already populated my savings for that time because it takes the days till expiration times the daily savings times the strike price. So for selling this put, I'm going to be holding $23,000 worth of cash. So during that time, I'm going to collect $101.89, and I put that towards the calculation for the total amount of money given. And now let's put in the put we're going to get, which is $4.08. But I just like to calculate 408 per contract. So you type in the amount of total money you're going to receive. But if you guys want to do it different, you can adjust the formulas. So now we see we get $408 from the put. We get $101 from savings. So now our total amount collected is $509.89 for a 2.22% gain with the $23,000 we put up. And now we also see our adjusted break-even price. And the break-even includes the margin and the savings rate. I just had to edit that real quick. So now let's compare this to an in-the-money covered call. So we're assuming we purchased it for $253.83. And now let's see what we sell a call for $230 at. That'd be $29.60. So $29.60. And now we can see it's actually better to sell it in the money covered call, even when considering our annual savings rate. We are making a little bit more of a percent gain, and our total is higher. Now I divided this by the purchase price because we are putting up $25,380 instead of $23,000 because you are purchasing the stock. So more is on the table because that's your purchase price. That's how much money you put up. So with this Tesla example, it is technically better to sell the in the money covered call. Now let's just add on some margin to this. Let's say we didn't have, $25,000, $23,000 sitting around in our account. And let's say we had to use $5,000 worth of margin. Now you can see it's going to auto-populate $36 was taken out from the account. And this is also going to affect our savings rate because we didn't put up $23,000 worth of cash anymore. We put up $18,000 worth of cash. So your savings rate is going to be adjusted. So let's say we used margin again. And now you can see the formula is adjusted again. So let's do a different example. And on the spreadsheet, it's really simple. You know what columns you can edit because they are all highlighted. The blank ones are ones you should not edit. And I did lock them. There will become a screen if you try to edit it. You can still edit it if you want, but generally not advised. So let's do a different example with QQQ. And we're going to do 33 days out again. Let's start with selling the put. And let's just pick a random one. Let's say we want a 75% chance of profit. So QQQ, QQQ. Our strike price we're going to choose is, let's do 361. And our current purchase price is 371.81, and we're 33 days out. 71.81, and we're 33 days out. And then let's go up to our savings rate. We're just going to use the Robinhood example again, 4.9%. And our put premium was $463. Now we get our total amount, which would be a 1.73% gain, and we collect $622.93 with our savings and our put premium. Now let's compare that to the covered call. Sell a call, $361 would be $17.85. $17.85. And we can see in this case, even with the savings, it is better to sell the in-the-money covered call. Let's try something a little shorter term, like a weekly, and see how that affects this. So let's go 5 days, expiring August 11th. It is the 6th right now. And we'll start with selling a put, and let's adjust our calculator. So we're still doing QQQ. The strike price we want to choose, let's do 75% profit, so that'll be $367. Our purchase price is the same because it's after hours right now, but now we're only 5 days till expiration. Our put premium is now $201. And so the total gained is $225.63. Let's see our covered call. $367, $773 is what we'll get. And we can see even with the savings rate, the in-the-money covered call is still better. So there are times the in-the-money covered call is going to make more sense. I've had examples in the past video where selling the put made more sense. But we got to keep in mind this is with a normal taxable brokerage account. This is not like a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. Those you might not accrue savings. So if we take out the savings, if you wanted this, the in-the-money covered call completely smashes selling a put. So it would make more sense in this scenario to do the in-the-money covered call. Let's do one more example, really just to hammer the point home. Here I have Discover Financial Services on, so it's not a tech stock. Let's do something else. Let's go a month out, and let's sell our put. So our ticker is DFS. Let's choose our strike price. Let's do 80%, so that'll be $96. Our current purchase price is 102.36. And we have 33 days till expiration. Now the put we collect at $96 is $110, 110. And let's leave out the savings rate for now. The call for $96 is $735. Now we can see this scenario with Discover Financial Services. It makes more sense to sell the put versus the in-the-money covered call, regardless of the savings rate. We didn't even type it in. With the savings rate, it completely smashes the in-the-money covered call. So not all scenarios are going to make sense to sell calls. Not all scenarios are going to make sense to sell puts. It depends on the stock, depends on the volatility, it depends on a lot of factors. In this example, let's say we need to utilize some margin. So let's type in our margin rate, 8%. And let's say I need $1,000 on each example. You see we're going to be charged $7.23 in both of these. And then our break even, our percent gained, and our total are all adjusted. Plus the savings rate, let me delete this, you can see is also automatically adjusted. If you don't want to utilize margin, don't worry about it. Just don't type it in the calculator. Now, if you want the calculator, I'm going to put it in the description down below, and you have to click File and click on Make a Copy. Click on Make a Copy. Do not request the file. I'm not approving you. If you can't follow simple directions, that's on you, buddy. And if you find this calculator useful, please subscribe. Click the like button down below. So to recap, the in-the-money covered call is probably better for a lot of tech stocks, a lot of stocks with a lot of volatility, and it's probably better for a tax-advantaged account because you might not be accruing that savings rate, which makes the difference on some of these examples. But it's probably not better like our DFS example, something with less volatility, something that's not a tech stock. It'd make more sense just to sell the put versus the in-the-money covered call. So we went through a lot of examples. Download the calculator and subscribe down below. If you're a little confused about all the math, check out the videos in this playlist here. Peace.